I'm not being me, I'm just being me. Consistent natural, you know my team. Girls see me, say OMG. He's back on flights going overseas.
All right, welcome to the open mic interview from MicControl.com.
Yeah.
We're sitting here with Sam Adams.
What up, brother?
Thanks for meeting with us. Let's get started. First and foremost, you've got a lot of really diverse content when it comes to music. You know, you've got songs from Drive Me Crazy, where it's like, you know, kind of the pop hit, to you've got a lot of the like electro, to one of my favorite songs, Kimber, which is like really deep, you know, lyrical content, kind of comes from your heart. What inspires you to write your music?
It depends. For a song like Kimber, obviously, real deep emotions, on some like other shit. I was real drunk too when I made the beat, so sort of woke up and was like, wow, this is crazy. Just happened to happen that night, and then just all came together. But other songs like Driving Me Crazy, we have a diverse fan base. You know, we have like 10-year-olds to 25-year-olds listen to us. So it's about keeping them happy, knowing how to appeal to the mass of people for a live show. When that song comes on, it's like, oh, like everyone jumps, everyone goes ape shit. And then having other songs like Just Love Here coming up, electro stuff, that appeals to, you know, like some of them, and then the other songs appeal to the other ones. I think that's why Boston's Way was so successful, you know?
And I mean, touching on your fan base, you've got, you know, some of the most loyal fans around. I mean, you've blown up so quick. Everybody's, you know, going out and buying all your albums. You know, you sold out in Best Buy and FYE in Boston, right? Right on the release of the actual hard copy. What exactly do you do to, you know, get the fans engaged and get them involved and really get them to buy all your, you know, your albums, your merch and stuff like that?
I mean, it was crazy because it was sort of like an experiment, our first album, and, you know, we went around touring with different schools and just doing like underground shit and built like, you know, fans that actually wanted to come see a show. Like, you don't have to pay to come see us, but come see us if you want to. And a lot of people started showing love, went place to place. And then, you know, all of a sudden we had like 12,000 fans on Facebook. Back then I was like, damn, like we got 12,000 fans on Facebook. I'm amped. And then ever since we dropped the album, it was just like exponential every day. We like gained, you know, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. It was crazy. But I mean, I talk to them a lot. I'm always on Facebook. I travel so much that like, I Facebook chat with most of my fans. If you're friends with me and send me a message, I try to whip one back. Obviously miss some people sometimes, but the majority, you know, I really try to connect with them, answer their questions, keep them in the loop about what's going on, not just post shit on Twitter and Facebook like, here's what's coming next, here's my show. It's like, here's my show, here's what I'm doing. You don't want to give them too much, but, you know, if you ask, I'll answer.
Yeah. I feel you. And also kind of, you know, touching on you know, you said that you kind of rose to fame really quickly, and all of a sudden your fan base started jumping really quickly. What can you say is kind of the craziest or the funnest part about, you know, all of a sudden, you know, overnight finding this fame? Like, what's some of the best memories that you're having from, you know, this time in your life?
Definitely live shows. I mean, it's like going from not selling many tickets and being afraid to release your music to coming out to like screaming fans that are like dying to see you, like House of Blues, hopefully here tonight. It's the craziest shit in the world. It's like, cause before, you know, I would do shows in colleges and it would be fun and I'd have like, you know, 50 to 200 people moving, but now it's just like, fuck yeah. Like, so it's dope. That's definitely my favorite part in terms of like the speed of it and shit.
Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about, you know, recently you did, you know, some collaborations. You worked with Currency, you worked with, you know, G. Curtis. What other collaborations can we see in the future with Sam Adams?
Who knows? I'm actually sort of thinking about that right now, as we are in approach to build the new album, which will be out sometime next year. We're dropping a free mixtape that'll most likely be hosted by Who Kid. So, looking forward to that. That's going to be crazy. Bunch of tracks that we've always wanted to go in on. But yeah, features, we're still sort of shopping around. We want to get the right people on it. People that are sort of trying to do the same shit as us, join the movement, move over to the electronic sort of type of shit.
And so kind of touch on that a little bit. So you've got the mixtape dropping, what's that, in the fall?
Yeah, mixtape will drop probably end of summer, fall, when kids are going back to school.
Okay. And then Party Records is not coming out until the beginning of 2011, is that right?
It'll probably be like January, February.
Very cool. And so what are you doing this fall to promote yourself? You're doing a lot of touring, right?
We're touring a lot. We're doing a lot of spot dates. Actually doing a lot of like private concerts and shit. Fraternities, going to college, trying to lock down the college circuit as best as we can. And just, like when we go to shows, just sort of hanging out with people, letting them know that we're all down to earth dudes. Like, we're not going to shows and like going back to fucking presidential suites and like doing stupid shit. It's just us chilling. Like, we're a bunch of regular dudes. We're fucking, humility is a big part of our camp. Like, we all fucking have been worried about it just because it's like, it is what it is. The fucking, when fame comes, it comes fast, but we're dealing with it well.
Yeah, no, we've definitely noticed that. And so let's wrap it up. I just kind of want to get your take on your live performance. We're going to be filming a couple songs of you tonight and kind of get so that fans can get a feel for what your show's like and whatnot. But how exactly do you prepare for a live performance, and how do you what's the process of making sure that you're putting on like the best show for all these? We saw a bunch of fans lined up already, and the doors don't open for another like hour and a half. Like, what do you do to make sure that you bring it every night?
That's a good question. Well, we don't hold hands in a circle and pray. We sort of just we go chill, we relax, we try to take our mind off the show, and then when we get here, it's always real interesting because the openers are on. We try to watch them as much as we can, and then after, like my DJ shouts out, like, you guys ready for Sam Adams? And then we hear the crowd from like our green rooms and stuff, so it's crazy. Right as the first song sort of starts, it's like adrenaline just kicks me right in the mouth. And I just come on stage and seeing everyone go crazy, it's real easy to just go with them. Especially when they're singing all your shit, it's like singing with the crowd. It's not like you're singing to them. I try to involve my fans as much as I can to try to jump on the bar and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, to make sure we bring it every night, we just do it. Yeah. Like, I have fun. I love this shit. I live when I'm on stage, so I'm ready for this shit.
Well, listen, man, it was great talking to you. Thanks for having us tonight. We're looking forward to seeing the live show. And everybody, Sam Adams, this is MicControl.com. Open mic.
Check it out, motherfuckers.
You heard it here. All right.
Peace.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right, brother.
just being me. Casa Sinatra, get on my team.